Okay. Yes. Perfect. Skill sphere. Now the water won't damage us anymore. Thank goodness. Or if it does damage us, it won't damage us as fast. So I'm going to head straight back to the tablet and save with those two things done. So now, as you can see, these two chambers on the left and right here are filled with water, which they weren't before. Yeah, we no longer take damage from water, which is nice. Can't remember if you actually have an air supply or not. I get the feeling that you might. But yeah, the area down here should actually be easier to get through now. Because with the water flowing properly, I think the barrier is properly released. Well, either way, we have the skill sphere, so we can release the barrier with that pedestal. Or that one. There's pedestals everywhere down here. Don't think I can get back up there actually to reach that platform, so I might need to make another loop round. Yeah, there's a wheel there that we need to spin. Because that wheel is controlling the plug here. Can't actually spin it yet. Don't know why. Unless I'm just doing it from the wrong side. I don't remember what you have to do with that anymore, but I do remember spinning it at one point. It might be after we defeated the boss. This little fish doesn't do any damage to anybody. I don't think there's actually anything you can do. I don't think killing him will actually do anything important or anything, so I'm just going to leave him there. I could be wrong. You probably have to get rid of him for the next part. But yeah, you can see there on where that pedestal was before. There's the shape of the little cross thing that we used the the red jewels at. So I think that this bit does have to have something to do with this. Oh no, it's this thing you destroy. Oh my god, completely forgot. There we go. Now we can spin the wheel. Yeah, again, most of the bosses in this game don't actually require that you defeat them to move on to the next area. That's why I was kind of confused there. Yeah, so the plug has been pulled. Where does that leave us? The water draining out of the room. But where? Well, only one way to find out. Temple of the Sun. So, you might recall earlier... Oh, wait, hold on. This is about Isis. So, wait to save that, because that has to do with Isis's pendant. But yeah, we've actually filled this area with water now, which an earlier tablet required us to do. Telling us that if we filled it with water, we'd have access. Well, up there you can see is the seal that we actually have access to. So if we touch that, boom, we get access to a new area. However, the new area is... well, you'll see. It's dark. It's dark, it's narrow. But, fortunately, we have the flare gun, which can be used to light the area up. But... there we go. The lights don't stay on forever, though. But... we can usually find our way around here. There is a way to light this area permanently, of course. But I want to find the Grail tablet and save there, because we've done quite a lot. I believe this is the map to the area. Oh, there goes the lights. Yeah, map. Yeah, in the dark, those orbs are much more frustrating to deal with because you can't see them. Very scary. Yeah. We need to be very careful in this area, there's a lot going on. And there's this thing too. I'm just gonna leave here right now and go back to the surface because I don't think I was ready to fight that thing. But yeah, that area becomes quite a strain on our flare gun ammunition, so we're going to want to spend as little time in there as possible to begin with. There's some good weapons in there, good equipment. Right now, we should probably just head back to the spring in the sky. Focus on doing its puzzles. Or just getting knocked around the place like a beanbag, of course. That helps. But I believe this is the point where our little bit of teleportation comes in handy, because it gets us to an area that we can't normally reach. But I'm not sure if we need to be there right now. We definitely need the Anchor Gem though. I'm not sure where that is. Tell you, bats and fish. Truly the most diabolical enemy type ever invented. Oh, it's a nightmare. No. In fact, one of our priorities should be trying to find places that have those seals. Because now that we have the origin seal, we can go and discover all kinds of new and interesting things. Also, this chest is now unlocked, which I didn't realize. Can't remember what that does. Ah, you can push blocks faster, which is nice. That would have been nice to have before we did that block pushing puzzle in the, Inferno Cavern. But let's head back to the mausoleum and do that little trick with the pot. Don't remember the significance of being here. It does play a big part at some point, and I can't remember why. Oh well. I think later on this opens up, because there's another one just like in the top left there, and you get to swim up that area. And that takes you somewhere else. Or something, I don't know. We need to get the actual for this place so we can fight the boss. I get the feeling it's in that chest up there. We need a different seal to get into it, so we might have to brave the dangers of the dark. This is the wrong place. Yeah. We might actually have to brave the dangers of the dark, of the Temple of Extinction, I believe it's called. Which is a very sad sounding place. I think I just messed up my way of getting in there. Yes, I did. But there are two different paths to take in the Chamber of Extinction. The upper path and the lower path, which are accessed by going to the relevant door here. So, I'm going to try taking the upper path this time and seeing if that will help any. I get the feeling there's less opportunities to light lamps. Also, these shield guys, the axe lets you knock away their shield. Okay, it's stayed lit since the last time we were here, which is nice. But everything here does a lot of damage, so we should be careful. And, you know, maybe not just leap onto every set of spikes we find. Okay, I can't actually get up here. Never mind then. Upper path was a mistake. I'm gonna go around here and kill some enemies and try and get my health back. Oh, there is a seal here, actually, that we can break. And that will let us talk to the lady within. Mulbrook. But she gives you very useful hints about where you are currently, usually in sort of like what you need to do. So yeah, there's a ton of things we have to do in order to actually solve the darkness puzzle. So yeah, just be patient. So I'm going to record that and keep that for later. See if there's anything else she's got to say. Oh yeah, the Endless Corridor. So this is a little bit where the game starts to open up with these new areas and things and all these new puzzles. Like the moving floor that doesn't move, things like that.